driving down I-95, you're hungry, you're thirsty, gotta go to the bathroom. All of a sudden, in the distance, you see a giant beaver. Not just one, you see them every mile, letting you know that a Buc-ee's is right down the street. So I've never actually been to a Buc-ee's until this past week. Couldn't believe it. It was a life-changing experience. My kids were just screaming. Every time they would see a sign, they're like, "Don't miss the exit." Oh my God. It's insane. So, why does that matter? I think Buc-ee's is a really good parallel to American capitalism. Buc-ee's started with one store, 3,000 square feet, middle of Texas, and it has grown to 54 locations, sprawling from Texas, now going up the southeast. They're doing, it's a private company, so I can't exactly figure out what they're doing in sales, but I've seen as much as $15 billion annually. They're getting thousands, 10,000 cars a day through one of their locations. The biggest one is 75,000 roughly square feet, which is a grocery store minimum. Like some grocery stores are only 35, 40,000 square feet. 100 gas pumps. You can get anything in there. You can get a 7-pound bucket of bacon grease. You can get something called beaver nuggets, which are these weird, super sweet, caramel corny kind of things that my kids got. I ate one, it was interesting. Incredible tea. I will give them that. Best tea I've ever had in a gas station, which anybody that knows me understands that's a big deal for me personally. You can get brisket, barbecue sandwiches. You can get anything you could possibly imagine. Furniture, clothing. The European mind cannot comprehend a Buc-ee's. These things are doing $70 per person per ticket average in a gas station. Makes no sense. Some reports I saw were saying that these things are doing $800,000 a day in sales. It's an unbelievable story of American capitalism. It's also kind of gross. It's kind of disgusting. I was in there, people just like crawling over one another to get all these crazy, hyper sugary, sweet, fried, crazy concoctions. And it was really, really impressive and also kind of gross. Sometimes it's a pretty good parallel for American capitalism. There is no other way to explain taking this tiny 3,000 square foot service station, turning it into an 80,000 square foot, multi-billion dollar enterprise where you walk in and the bathrooms are so nice and so clean that you literally can't believe it. Every person there was basically high-fiving you as you walked by, excited that you were going to be there, excited that you were trying out Buc-ee's, very much that Chick-fil-A, pay them extra, make them feel like they're part of the club, and have that hyper enthusiasm track to the customer. It was unbelievably impressive, but it was also this sprawling mess covered with people, crowds just running into the store. It was a lot to take in. Will I get back? Yes, I will definitely go back. My kids will make sure that I go back. My wife could barely walk into the store. She turned around and had to leave because it was just way too overwhelming for delicate sensibilities. But that's America. It's what we do. If we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it bigger, louder, faster, crazier, more intense than anybody else can do it. And we seem to thrive on it. We seem to love it. So what did we learn? Beautiful and disgusting. Beautiful because we've taken a small gas station, turned it into a multi-billion-dollar business, created thousands of jobs, hundreds each time one of these things opened, millions of dollars in tax revenue for these small towns and cities that these Buc-ee's are going into. I could argue it's not great for the businesses that have been in there plugging away for 15 or 20 years, the small independent gas stations that haven't been able to modernize, whether they don't make enough money or they're just being completely displaced because of this new kind of superstore model. But that's the free market. That's the free market. Comment. Would love to hear what you guys think about Buc-ee's in general, or my weird take on this capitalism thing. Adam Williams, Rebel CRE, and I appreciate you guys watching.